Tharp, and I am going to be telling you a story called Pickin' which is a folktale from Alabama in the southern part of the United States. One day, there was a little girl who loved peas. She loved them. And at her house, she had a garden, and she just planted peas because she loved them that much. So, in July, when they were ready, she took her bucket and she went to go pick her peas. And while she picked her peas, she sang a little song. Pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail, pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail, pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail, pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail. She was so excited about her peas. And so she went down the next row. Pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail, pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail. And she felt like there was something following behind her, but she just kept going. Pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail. She didn't think anything of it. In her yard, back behind the old barn, there was a pesky little rabbit. And that rabbit loved peas just as much as that little girl did. And that little rabbit saw that the little girl was only picking the peas that were big and ripe and leaving all those little peas left. So he thought, I'm just going to follow right along behind her and take up all those little peas. And he sang a song too. It went like this. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. So the next day, the little girl went out with her bucket again because she didn't have enough peas yet. So she picked up her bucket and started picking her peas. Pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail, pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail. She felt again like somebody was watching her. So she thought, I'm going to stop my song and maybe I'll hear who's following behind me. Pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail, pickin' peas. And sure enough, right behind her, she heard the rabbit, who was too busy to notice that she had stopped singing, Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. And that little girl was so mad because she wanted all those peas for herself. So she thought, maybe if I just sneak up on that rabbit, I can grab it. So the rabbit didn't notice because he was so involved in picking his own peas. So she's like, I'm just going to sneak up on this rabbit. Pickin' peas, puttin' in my pail, pickin' peas. You gotcha! Oh, rabbit, what are you doing? I'm not doing anything. Rabbit, are you the one who's stealing my peas? They're all gone. Rabbit, I just don't know what to do with you. You know, I really want all the peas for myself. So she decided that she was going to take the rabbit and put him in a box. That way he couldn't eat her peas anymore. So she stuck him in this box, put the lid on, and carried him home. So she set the rabbit in the box on her table. And she went to the kitchen and she made her a little pea soup. It was super yummy and ate up all of her peas. And while she was cleaning up and doing the dishes, she heard from the box, Pickin' peas, landing on my knees, pickin' peas, landing on my knees. And she was like, what the heck is going on? So she went over to the box and she's like, hey, Mr. Rabbit, is that you singing? Yes, that's me singing. But why are you singing? Like, what are you doing? I'm just singing my little pea song, and I really want to dance, but there's no room to dance in here. So she was like, okay, rabbit, will you please let me out so I can dance for you? Well, a dancing rabbit, great. Maybe this will be a little entertainment for me. So she took the rabbit out of the box, set him on top of the box, and she was like, all right, rabbit, here we go. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees, pickin' peas, landing on my knees. She was like, whoa, great job, rabbit. That was really entertaining. And he's like, if you put me on the chest, then I will dance even better for you. She was like, better? I want to see this. So she takes the rabbit and puts him on the chest. And he starts singing and dancing again. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees, pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Oh man. Then he added this other part to the song that went like this. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees, hear my mommy calling right over there. And as he jumped a little bit to the right. So the little girl's like, whoa, this is awesome, a dancing rabbit. So the rabbit says to her, you know, if you put me over there on that windowsill with the window that's open, I'll dance really well for you. She's like, why not? I mean, he's done it all. So she picks up the rabbit, brings him to the windowsill, sticks him on the windowsill, and sure enough, here he goes again. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees, pickin' peas, landing on my knees, heard my mommy calling right over there. Well, to the girl's dismay, the rabbit had jumped right out the window and outside. Now I'd like to say that, you know, I wish that was the end of the rabbit, but sure enough it wasn't. The rabbit was out eating the little girl's peas in the garden the very next day.